Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah. So welcome to the second episode of the Youth and Entrepreneurship, which is sponsored by Mufti Didewex with the aim of what? Educating the youth on starting up their own businesses. So today we shall be discussing some reasons why you should become an entrepreneur. So there are many reasons out there that will motivate you, that will inspire you to what? To start a business today. But I will talk on two or three, bi'idhnillah. So these reasons should motivate you to what? To start up a business today. You may be in the government sector. It's good, don't quit, but manage it with a business, because there's a saying that you can never become rich with what you earn in the government sector. Although some become rich, but like the teacher, for instance. Sorry to use the teacher for instance. A teacher, they say you can't become rich whilst being a teacher. But I think maybe a bachelor can become rich, because he has no responsibilities on him. A bachelor, someone who has no wife or husband. But you have wife and kids, and you still depend on your monthly salary. I think it will take you years to achieve small of your goals. So listen to the reasons why I think you should become an entrepreneur. First is what? Taking control of your income. Taking control of your income. As an entrepreneur, you know that if I work these hours, I'm getting this. You understand? Entrepreneur, you make an income when you work. Unlike the monthly worker, he only works to get paid every month. But for you, you are being paid anytime your service or product is being purchased or used. You see that? So you make an income anytime uh, they purchase or use your service. You make an income out of that. How is that? So how do you call it? A friend of mine, Mr. Humble. You can follow him on YouTube too, Mr. Humble. Yeah, on Facebook too, on Instagram. He's a friend of mine. So I was last talking with him and about entrepreneurship, and he mentioned to me a man he knew at his place, his hometown. And this man, he was a teacher, but he had to quit the teaching and focus on business. And he told me that now he's making sales, he's making money, because he saw that the teaching was wasting his time. But he enrolled in teaching, got some money, then established a business on his own. Then he had to what? Leave teaching and focus on entrepreneurship. We have many of these examples. I know of uh, someone who was also a teacher. The same thing. So he opened a very small school. At the end, he had to stop teaching and focus on making the school big. And now he's making an income out of it. He's now the headmaster or the proprietor of the school. And he's making a lot of money out of that. So you see that you are able to control your income. Nobody will have to pay you. Or maybe you get frightened. Hey, will they pay me this month? The month is almost ending. How much am I being paid? People always complain. The government is not paying us and all this. But as an entrepreneur, you're able to control your income. It's just take and bring, take and bring. You see that? So you make a lot of entrepreneurship. And the second reason is having a flexible schedule. Having a flexible schedule. As an entrepreneur, you are able to control your time. How many hours you put in your work. When you come to work, you see all this. Let me give you a short story of mine. My father once asked me and a friend to go and hire building materials to come and complete a construction at a site. So we went there early in the morning around 7:30. So we called the owner, and actually he was the only one we knew hiring building materials at that place at that time. We called him and he was still in the house. He was still sleeping. 7:30. So he said he was coming. We waited, and he came there 1 hour or getting to 1 hour later. So you see that because he knew that what, whether we like it or not, we'll have to hire from him because he was the only one we knew from our place. So he was relaxed. So you're able to what? To control your time. When to come to work, when to close, when to leave. You have children, you have wives, you have family to feed, and you have family to care for. You must have time for your children, you must have time for your family, for your wives. So guess what? Some people go to work early in the morning around 6. And what they do is they go and leave their children with a family member or a friend. Then come back from work 7 in the night, come for the children, and then they now go home. How much time do you spend in bringing up your children? You see, this is a question at hand. But as an entrepreneur, you're able to what? To control all this. You have time for your kids, you have time for your wives, you have time for your family, and for your parents too. So, with these two reasons alone, I think it should motivate you to what? To start up a business today. So, having talked much, my name is Abdullah Dede Isa. See you in the next episode. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.